Until the very end, Brazil's president insisted she had done nothing wrong.
I did not commit any crime of responsibility. There is not a single charge of corruption or abuse of public funds.
She has always been defiant. As the daughter of an affluent Bulgarian migrant, in her late teens, Rousseff joined a left-wing guerrilla group to oppose Brazil's then military dictatorship. Eleonora Menicucci, one of her closest friends, shared her prison cell after they were captured and jailed for 3 years.
She is a strong woman with a strong personality. She was tortured, she suffered cancer during her first campaign, and she did not crack.
But that wasn't enough to prevent her from having to vacate the palace she's occupied for 5 years as Brazil's first woman president. When she was first elected in 2010, people saw Rousseff as an efficient economist and technocrat with zero tolerance for corruption. But the image did not last out her first term. Timing is everything in politics, and unlike her immensely popular predecessor, President Lula da Silva, Rousseff had the misfortune of being the one to sit inside this presidential palace when Brazil's worst ever corruption scandal erupted. While she's not being accused of stealing any money for herself, as chairwoman of the state oil company Petrobras at the time when billions of dollars were stolen, she either knew, which she denies, or should have known, according to her critics, what was going on. As Brazil's once buoyant economy slid into recession, Rousseff became the target of nationwide outrage. And although she was narrowly re-elected in 2014, her opponents saw their chance when it was revealed that during the campaign, she'd tampered with the budget to conceal a huge deficit.
She promoted an image of a stable, normal Brazil with no inflation, no price rises on petrol and electricity, and after the election, everyone began to live the bitter reality.
But perhaps Rousseff's biggest weakness, say even her supporters, was having been unable to play the complex and often treacherous game of politics.
She is a decent, honest woman who is paying the price, among other prices.
Others say it was Rousseff's arrogance that was her downfall.
It was the arrogance with which she treated other institutions such as Congress.
Whatever her faults, no one can ever accuse Dilma Rousseff of not being a fighter, as she prepares for her impeachment trial, vowing to resist until the very last. Lucia, Newman, Jazeera, Brasilia.